Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, please read the video description below. It does explain how everything works, but I will say here, you know, at the beginning and the end of live stream is when I do most of the free ones, especially without any payment. However, once I move into paid part of the readings,
It's
you
the
cannot.
Reconcile Memorial Day sale going on now. Shop our incredible selection online, room by room.
Thank you. All right, there we go. I'm used to like not having ads. My main account has no ads because I have YouTube Premium. I don't know why that had the sound on. Anyway, so beginning and the end of the live stream is when I mostly do the free ones without any payment. Otherwise, you have to send in a donation. Also, if you'd like to get a private reading, you see how to do that in the video description below. If you're watching this on playback, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified the moment I go live so you don't miss out on any future readings. All right. So let's see. Hey Crystal, we have Jay, we have Azalea, we have Viola. How are you doing? We have Rose. Yes, there's yes or no questions that start with 555 through PayPal or Venmo. So read the video description. I have different reading options available that are more reasonable for some people who might want to ask like simple questions. And then you also, if you do get a yes or no question, you also get a free yes or no question too. But the paid yes or no questions are more, there's more carbs than with the free ones. It's more detailed. Once I receive, if you want to be added to a list, please send in a donation. Otherwise, I'm just going to answer questions. You have to post your question. Please tell me, will Azalea see Dominic tonight? Yes or no? Will Azalea see Dominic tonight? Yes or no? Please tell me, will Azalea see Dominic tonight? Yes or no? Will Azalea see Dominic tonight? Yes or no? Talking about removing limitations and restrictions. Let's see. The answer is yes. So it was positive. Whatever's been holding him back, it's going to be removed. And he's wanting to come in out of the cold. This is weighing heavily on him. He can't stop thinking about you. Thinks about you incessantly. There could be some kind of truth that he wants to say to you. Could be pertaining to wanting to lay a solid foundation. Or working together, collaborating. Hey Taylor, how are you doing? Hey Anna. Hey Danny, how are you doing? What do you mean by hook up? Like have sex? Hey Jasmine. Tell me, Viola. Okay, thanks for letting me know, Viola. What does Willie feel intentions? I don't know. That's not a free yes or no question. If you would like to have a more detailed reading other than a free yes or no question, you have to order a reading. Rose, Jay, will Jay do good in her exam on June 13th? Yes or no? Will Jay do good in her exam on June 13th? Yes or no? Will Jay do good on her exam on June 13th? Yes or no? Will Jay do good on her exam on June 13th? Yes or no? There's a lot of potential. Her growth and expansion here. Let's see, nope. And this big no. There's a lot of fear. There could be some kind of money issues or being single. It looks like you are not loving this class. I'm seeing there's a lot of potential for growth and expansion. It looks like you might have some, I don't know, there's something about charging forward anyways, but being at rock bottom, you could be tired too. Alright, please tell me, well, Daniel Sulin, please tell me what's Sulin's sign. Make sure you post that. I'm not gonna answer it because you're not posting. Will Habib ask me to be his girlfriend? Make sure you post your first name and your sun sign with your questions. I'm not gonna answer that. So I don't know if your name is actually Taylor or not. So you have to put down what your name for your actual first name is. Assume things. Has Shavonsky thought about every day last week? Every single day. Please tell me, has Shavonsky thought about Jasmine every single day within the last week? Yes or no? Has Shavonsky thought about Jasmine every single day within the last week? Yes or no? Has Shavonsky thought about Jasmine every single day within the last week? Yes or no? What is this? Every single day? The answer is no. He has not thought of you every single day within the last week. King of Wands. Whatever he's saying is an illusion. It's saying with a magician. If he's saying that he did. Thanks, Taylor. Alright, make sure when you ask your question, you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your questions. A failure to send that. Okie dokie, Alma. A failure to send their information properly will result in you not getting your question answered. Okay? So send it right the first time. So I don't have to keep skipping you. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs when you post your questions. If I don't know what your name is, I'm not going to answer your question. If I don't know who you're asking about and their sun sign, I'm not going to answer the question. Hey Alicia, how are you doing? Hey Sanu, how are you doing? I don't know. I need to know your first name, your sister's first name, and the boy that he's thinking of marrying, his sun sign. Okie dokie. You have to post everybody's first name and sun signs you're asking about. I would pick you if you answered if you posted information properly. I don't need your date of birth. I'm not doing a chart. I just need your first name and sun sign. You don't know your sun signs. You want me to look that up? Let's see. September 27th. That's my daughter's birthday. Exact day. Sheetal, I gave birth to a child on your birthday. On the exact day. My oldest daughter, Heather, was born September 27th, 1999. Does Akash... Alright, so... You're both Libras, okay? Alright. Please tell me, does Akash love Sheetal? Yes or no? 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 Ten of Cups. I have a Swords though. Six of Swords. Someone's having a difficult mental transition. And that would probably be you. And unfortunately the answer is no. Looks like he is trying to release the situation. There's defeated energy. Maybe it's because you feel like that you can have the Ten of Cups with him. Looks like the situation's being released. There's a pessimistic outlook and a difficult mental transition going on here. I'm sorry to hear that you're having a hard time, Sheetal. Or Sheetal. I don't know which one, how to pronounce it. Oh, will Crystal and Willie do what? Because you forgot to ask your question. Already a sub and I liked. Alright. Will Amarvir contact me? Okay. That's a good question. Alright, please Please tell me, will Amanveer and Poonam, will Amarveer, will Amarveer contact Poonam? Yes or no? Will Amarveer contact Poonam? Yes or no? Amarveer contact Poonam? Yes or no? Will Amarveer contact Poonam? Yes or no? Unfortunately, the answer is no, hun. Looks like he's not staying up for the connection. There's a choice in love that's being made here. Could be him. He might be choosing between you and another person. He might be looking off into another person and putting this burden down with this connection. Alright. Hey, well, yeah, make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with their question. I'm not going to go scroll up and read something 50 lines ahead above to go figure out the rest of what you asked. I'm going to post everything all together in the same sentence, please. Alright. Will Lucas make a move towards Libra? And you didn't post your name. I don't know who you are, hun. You got to post your first name and your sun sign. Let's see. Oh, all right. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your questions. All right. Will Habib ask Taylor to be his girlfriend? Yes or no? Will Habib ask Taylor to be his girlfriend? Will Habib ask Taylor to be his girlfriend? Yes or no? Will Habib ask Taylor to be his girlfriend? Yes or no? Is he single? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I was hoping it would say yes. Saying no. He might secretly have something that is holding him back in the connection. It could be another person, or it could just be something that I'm seeing him having love for you, though. I see new love here. There's like a lack of patience. There's something going on. It's reading almost like he's got a girlfriend already, but it could be something else holding him back. It's not saying 100% if that's what it is. Okie dokie, Alma. Alright, I do have a couple payments. I'll be updating the list shortly. I only have a couple, so thank you, Alicia. Tomorrow, this year, it's a music festival. How much first? Alright. Please tell me, should Alicia go to Bonaro this year? In the 2022, yes or no? Alicia go to Bonaro, or Bonaru, in the year 2022, yes or no? Alicia, go to... You forgot to put your first name, though, Alicia. Should Alicia go to Bonaru in the year 2022? Yes or no? You guys got to start... The only reason I'm doing hers is because I know her name is Alicia. But I really want you guys to put your first names, even if you think I know what they are. It's like you're setting examples so everybody sees what you're doing, and then they copy what you're doing. Like, new people come in, they see the people who know what they're doing post their information. If they post it wrong, then if I answer it, they're going to think, oh, why are you listening to them, you know? Alright, so should you go? The answer is no. Did you say who you're going with? I'm seeing limitations and restrictions being released. There's like an energy of two people. There's something going on with these two people. Something's going to fall out. Whoever you're going with could be an issue. It's not, it could be a person who's a Cancer or water sign or Libra or something. I'm seeing there being some kind of difficult energy going on with whoever you're probably going with. And maybe that's why it's saying not to go. So maybe you can go and then try to mediate these people or something. Hey Rose, how are you doing? Will Herbins contact you? I don't know, guys. Start posting your first names, okay? I'm not letting anyone do it. Yeah, you gotta post your information properly. The trial between Johnny Depp and Amber. It's getting crazier every day. September 8th, Virgo. Yeah, it is. That's her name. That's what happens when you poop on people's beds. You get nicknames like that. My name is Sanu. Aries. Huh? July 27th is an Aries. Okay. July 27th is Leo. So you're a Leo. And September 20th, which you don't have anything down. By the way, you're a Leo, you're not an Aries. September 20th, I think that's Libra. No, Virgo. Your name is Sanu, you're a Leo, not an Aries. Especially if you're born July 27th. And Chahat. Does Chahat want to marry Sanu? Yes or no? Does Chahat want to marry Sanu? Yes or no? Does Chahat want to marry Sanu? Yes or no? Does Chahat want to marry Sanu? Yes or no? Does Chahat want to marry Sanu? Yes or no? Let's see. Does he want to marry you? The answer is no, he doesn't want to marry you. If anything, he might want to walk away. There's definitely an imbalance in love here. He's at rock bottom and wanting to have a fresh start. Is that really what you want to use your free question for, Alma? I'm gonna answer your question when it's your turn. I thought I already answered a Herbins. Did I answer something else? Oh yeah, you didn't put. Did you put your name, Rose? You didn't put your name again. Still didn't put your name again. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs in order to get your questions answered. The San. No, that's not people's real names. HWA. Please put first names and sun signs. You were asking about totally actually hate each other. What? I don't even know how to even say that. Sound it out for me. You're not. Nope. Rose still isn't following directions. Will Lucas make a move towards Renata in the next couple months? Will Lucas make any moves towards Renata in the next 2 months? Yes or no? Will Lucas make any moves towards Renata within the next 2 months? Yes or no? Please tell me, will Lucas make any moves towards Renata within the next 2 months? Yes or no? Will Lucas make any moves towards Renata within the next 2 months? Yes or no? The answer is no. He's not going to make any moves towards you. I'm seeing seeds being planted, but he's trying to get to know the situation or something. I don't know. I'm seeing something still potentially happening, but not then, I guess. Let's see. Hey Jennifer, how you doing? Alright, ooh, both Libras. Please tell me, will Daniel and Sulin have sex? Yes or no? Will Daniel and Sulin have sex? Yes or no? Daniel Sulin have sex? Yes or no? Will Daniel and Sulin have sex? Yes or no? The answer is no. It says you will not have sex. There's an apprehension about doing it. Someone needs to reveal some kind of like secret first. So maybe you need to reveal the secret that you're a lover or something like that, because I've got hidden love here, and it looks like there's apprehension about telling someone that they love them going on. And I feel like this could be making or breaking this situation here. So maybe speak the truth about your feelings. Okie dokie. Please tell me, will Ribbons contact Rose at the end of May? Yes or no? Will Ribbons contact Rose at the end of May? Yes or no? Will Ribbons contact Rose by the end of May? Yes or no? It says yes. He will contact you. I know there's going to be a completion of some kind of cycle. There's a choice in love. I'm do seeing there's a lot of love, but there's an imbalance between give and take going on, and it looks like he could be trying to have things be a certain way too. Oh, I hope he would win. I definitely do not want to complain. Alright, Julia. Have fun playing soccer, hun. Alright, now we're moving on to paid readings. Now, if you would like a free reading, you have to order a reading to get it. Sheetal, I already answered a question for you. You can't ask more than one, okay? It's one free question per person per live stream. That's pretty much per day. It depends. Sometimes I let people do it if I start like another one. You know what I mean? If something happens, sometimes I'll let people do it. Alright, so Brian is first with a regular reading. What time is your soccer game? And then we have Alma with a regular circle reading. Thank you for the extra, Alma. I really appreciate it. And then we have Brian. No, Jalermo. Sorry, I can't read. Jalermo with a regular reading. Thank you for the extra. Good. Well, hopefully you'll be here when it's your turn to do your reading. Alright. Alright, Brian, go ahead and post your question. Make sure you post your first name, their first name. If you're going to do a free question, do it first, okay? Post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your free yes or no question. If you don't have a free yes or no question, please let me know. Let's see. Okay, you're last anyways, Jalermo. You don't have a free question? Alright, what is your question? Elma. Stop calling the divine masculines F-boys. I don't have that many of them. You're going to scare them all away. Okay. in your career and finances. All right, please tell me what is coming towards Brian's career and finances. What are we doing? Like in general, or are we a time frame? I need a time frame. That would be a lot easier. Y'all guys, stop making fun of the divine masculines. Order in the court. I need a gavel. Order. I'll use this thing. Order. For my singing bowl. 2 months? Alright. Please tell me what is coming towards Brian and his career and finances over the next 2 months. What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months, please? What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months? Are you thinking about getting a new job or starting a new thing to get money? What is coming towards Brian's career and finances? Or you could be anything like a new house or car or something. That could be that too, but I don't know. We have the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Cups in the reverse, the 6 of Wands. It says that you're heartbroken. You could have had some kind of sacrifice or something. Disappointed. And over something that you wanted to be successful over. It's talking about you moving away from something. Moving either away from something that's no longer serving you. Oh my God. And then with the 4 of Swords, it's like you're kind of restless. Alright, I move this over. Shut up, human who is texting me. Probably a scammer. I don't know, I went to like mute them and now it like just, what? I don't know where it went. What the heck was that? I don't know where the person's chat went. That's weird. I'll mute them next time they message me. Anyways, I went to mute them and then it disappeared. Thanks, Facebook. You're so reliable. All right, please tell me what is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months. What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months? Clarifying the 7 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have the Moon. There's like there's a seed that's been planted of it's like a secret idea that is being hidden. What is that? Clarifying the 2 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Empress in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Swords reversed, and clarifying the Page of Swords in the reverse, we have the Page of Cups. Alright, we have the Fool in the reverse, the 8 of Swords, Justice, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Sun. And it is like talking about you having limited thoughts. I don't know if you're feeling foolish or just not feeling very open towards something. It's talking about you having some kind of justice, being balanced and fair. It's like you're passionate. You could be going somewhere, flying somewhere, traveling somewhere, or you're having some sex. I don't know which one. Let's talk about a secret. Keeps talking about a secret you're trying to get more information and gain clarity over. Brian's got a lot of secrets today. Where you're flying somewhere. This is the near future. That's what it's showing up as. What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months? Clarifying the Ace of Wands. In the reverse, we have inheritance. Clarifying the Moon. We have choice. Clarifying the Empress in the reverse. We have generosity. Clarifying the Four of Swords in the reverse. We have rebellion, and clarifying the Page of Cups. We have patience. What's on the bottom? Enthusiasm. Flirtation. It doesn't have to be romantic though. Flirtation is like kind of like flirting with an idea. Adaptability, but we got lust here, so but we do have enterprise and status, so and a vision. But it's like being hidden. What are you up to, Brian? Brian's up to something, guys. What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months? What is coming towards Brian's career and finances over the next 2 months? Clarifying inheritance. We have room. Clarifying room. We have waiting. Clarifying choice. We have house. I'm trying to make a decision to buy a house. Clarifying house. Or doing something that would lead to that. We have letter. Letter, you're moving. Something like that. Clarifying generosity. We have size. Clarifying size. We have enemy. Oh, there could be ideas that you're not telling anybody about, and that would be secretive. Clarifying rebellion. We have frivolity. Clarifying frivolity. We have service. Clarifying patience. We have widower. Clarifying widower. We have soldier. What's on the bottom? Falseness. Joyfulness. Lover, thief, journey. Falseness. This can indicate someone who's being deceptive. Someone who's hiding a mask. Hiding behind a mask. Wearing a mask. Yeah. Joyfulness with a lover. It says you're going somewhere and either you're going to have some kind of partnership with somebody and celebration. And then there's something about thief is like stealing, deception, something like that, and journey. Hope, foe, melody, and money. So it looks like you could have some issues on that trip. You could suffer some kind of loss, and there could be some deception involved in that if you are doing something like that. Don't give anybody your money. Hey Maribel, how are you doing? Ah, Brian. Brian. Saturn. This card talks about a promise of some kind of inheritance. Looks like you're supposed to be having some meeting with somebody, planting some seeds, but there's a certain degree of waiting involved. I don't know what we're waiting on. Yeah, Pinky, once I receive your donation, I will add you to the list. No, sorry, I have to give readings to the people who paid. The free readings are yes or no only, and they're at the beginning and the end of the live stream unless you order a reading and get in line. Okie dokie, so wait to the end of the live stream or order at least the minimum. Okay, read the video description if you'd like to see what those possibilities are. No, Brian's not going to comment, nothing. So that's what it says. So you're talking about property and selling on the behalf of another person. So dealing with other people's property, so items. It doesn't have to be property like land. It could be property as in like, I don't know, car, house, you know, a watch. I don't know, it's someone's belongings. It also talks about an executor of a will and situations though involving a long and patient work. So something is going to take a minute. All right, I'm glad you know what it's about, but because I don't. It's talking about the idea is a secret and you have to make a choice about a house and letter. The letter could be about invitation, or it could be like a contract or something, things like that. Then I'm seeing you having some kind of disconnect with the Empress. The Empress could be Kiana, or it could be somebody who is a mother figure. You got like 2 cards here in Saturn. No. It says, with this, whoever this is, that there's a loss with the enemy. I have to clarify the enemy card. Clarify enemy. Merchant. Something to do with money. The enemy is involvement with some kind of money. So I'm seeing you being generous, but the offer that is being made is being done with no strings being attached. You can talk about also siblings as well with this card, generosity, in this row. But it is also talk about your ability to talk yourself into an important job using much concentrated research to achieve something long. Conscious study, ignoring someone's deliberate distractions. Oh, it feels like this, the study thing. But I'm seeing you being generous. This could be Kiana, unless you have something else going on. It does talk about a partnership in some way, shape, or form. Could be a person who is a Taurus or a Libra. I know that you're in danger of having money stolen from you currently in some way. So just be careful with that. Like the energy's there for it. 4 of Swords. Rebellion. You do have a lot of luck right now currently going on, because as I told you before, Jupiter is in Aries currently, and a lot of things are in Aries right now. So even Mars is in Aries, so everything is going, people are going to be drawn to you currently. You're going to have a lot of good luck, but Jupiter is about to go retrograde soon. It would be a Taurus. Once I receive your donations, I will add you to the list. If I don't receive a donation, you can't get on the list. The list is for donations only. Wait until the end or the beginning or the live stream to get a reading for free without paying anything. Okay, right now I'm doing paid readings. Please stop interrupting. Why are you screaming at me to answer you? Do it again. I will block you. Let's be respectful. Please be respectful and allow me to give other people readings without you being rude. Alright, be respectful of other people's readings. Alright, I'm just timing you out for now. If you want to behave, you can maybe wait until the end of the live stream and ask your question then. Otherwise, if you're not going to be able to attend, then you can go ahead and you can just watch, or you can leave, whatever you want to do. I don't care. But please do not, like, scream at people in chat. Alright, so... It's saying that this is a situation where you're supposed to be having this healthy new beginning. This is a material new beginning. This could be like a house, a car, when you're actually buying something, a job. It could be something like that. And it's saying that there's something being mentally exhausting about it. And this is like it doesn't mean this has happened yet. This may not even be happening currently. And then with the Rebellion card, it talks about needing to look at things at a different angle. Also, talking about leading a protest, expressing discontent with authority, and the courage to be different, and anger over indifference. Saying that with frivolity, there would be a transformation within the service. So you might decide to change your job or end your job and get a new job. Yeah. Well, the Rebellion makes me think that you might be having these words with your boss potentially, so. That, or you could have a hard time getting into the place, and maybe it could be the person who's in charge of that. But it can be favorable because of frivolity, so it's regardless, it's going to be something more positive. It's going to transform. Jupiter. It's saying that you may need to ask for assistance with a project. That card can talk about acting as some kind of secretary or assistant for a social or self-help group. Reorganizing the methods and system of an organization. Spending time helping someone with a learning difficulty. I'm seeing there that involving some kind of loss. I have to clarify the soldier card. Clarifying soldier. It's saying that you need to have patience or there will be loss. It's saying that with whatever the situation is, you might have to ask someone to help you with something. Or you could end up in a loss. It could have something to do with a wife, a romantic thing, or someone's wife, or someone who it's like someone who is a wife, maybe. Clarify a soldier with a wife. Reunion. It's talking about romantic stuff. If it's not romantic, then it's a partnership. You know what I mean? Alright, did you want messages, charms, advice, or songs? As for your career and finances, I'm seeing seeds being planted and potentially a new beginning, but I'm not seeing, it's not talking about there being a lot of growth and expansion currently over the next few months. Something is getting ready to be done, but it's not saying if there's going to be a lot or anything. I'm not saying there, you know what I'm saying? The Empress is in the reverse, which just talks about there not really being any growth and or expansion, potentially. All right. Did you want channeled messages or like twin flame messages? Well, it depends on what you feel like listening to. Do you want to hear practical ones or do you want to hear the twin flame version? Channel messages. And then it will be Alma's turn. Are you gonna still ask the Johnny Depp question, Alma? I am kind of curious what the cards would say. I haven't asked personally. I assume Johnny Depp would win. She obviously was abusive to him, and there's no evidence of him abusing her from what I've seen so far. And I think the judge thinks Amber Heard and her lawyers are idiots. Alright, let's see what Kiana wants to say. Please tell me, what does Kiana want to say to Brian? What does she want him to know? What does Kiana want to say to Brian? What does she want him to know? What does she want him to know? What does Kiana want to say to Brian? What does Kiana want to say to Brian? What does she want him to know? What does Kiana want to say to Brian? What does she want him to know? Alright, on the bottom, which is the underlying energy, it's more of like what's actually going on than what she wants to say. We have, I think about marrying you. I feel I've known you forever. I'm still planning my next move. We could have it all. And I wish things were different. I don't feel worthy of your love. That's going to be a huge problem. We have, I asked my friends for advice about you. I put a love spell on you. You might want to check on if you want to have that removed or not. You might want it removed. You see a side of me not many others can see. I feel stuck. Can we be friends with benefits? I'm always trying not to think about you. And I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. Yeah. I feel like most of the courtroom is rolling their eyes at Amber Heard and her lawyer like almost the entire time. They're just rolling it like, you can't object to your own questions. Why did she hire these people? She must have got them for next to no money. They're probably doing it for free. Probably like, oh, we'll do it for free if you let us represent you and make a name for us. Then we will do it for free. Yeah, that's not going to go well, is it? Alright, now it's Alma's turn. What does Alma say? Anything yet? Let's ask it because I'm actually curious to see what is their signs. Do you know their signs? I thought I looked up what Johnny Depp was the other day. I don't remember what it said or if it, what happened with that. Do you know their signs? Oh, he's a Cancer. I thought he was a Cancer. Oh my God, another Cancer Taurus duo. I thought it was something like that. I'm like, all right, here we go. All right, please tell me, will Johnny Depp win the defamation court case against Amber Heard? Please tell me, will Johnny Depp... I'm going to pull 5 for shits and giggles, okay? Because the underlying energy isn't going to do a whole lot for us. All right, please tell me, because I want it to be more accurate. Please tell me, will Johnny Depp win the defamation trial with Amber Heard? Will Johnny win the defamation trial against Amber Heard? Will Johnny Depp win the defamation trial against Amber Heard? Yes or no? Johnny Depp win the defamation trial against Amber Heard? Yes or no? So will he win? The answer is yes. Says he will win and he will get the money too. And it looks like the angels might be on his side in this one. Even though he's done some fucked up shit, you know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like Johnny Depp's an angel. He's not. I believe he might be a Satanist. Well, only because he's involved with them. He helped to get one of the Memphis 5 out of prison, which is a guy who went to prison for killing some kids, but I don't know if he actually did it or not, but he was a known Satanist. He gets involved with some dark stuff, not gonna lie. Saying that he's being vulnerable, weighing his options, planting seeds. Yeah, it's gonna go well. I'm seeing this is the conflict, the difficult mental transition. I'm not seeing him enjoying it. He's definitely not enjoying it, but at the same time, he needs to clear his name. Yeah, we don't claim Amber. I know Amber, Sean doesn't claim Amber either as an Amber. All right, go ahead and post your regular circle question. All right, what do you mean happening? Do you want to have tea leaf or tarot? Do you want to know what's coming towards you in June? What do you mean? All right. You mean what's coming towards you? Let's see. Please tell me, that's what I hope that, I think that you mean. Please tell me what is coming towards Alma for the month of June. Yeah, okay. What is coming towards Alma in the month of June? What is coming towards Alma in the month of June? What is coming towards Alma in the month of June? What is coming towards Alma in the month of June? The Hierophant. What is coming towards Alma in the month of June? What is coming towards Alma in the month of June? What is coming towards Alma in the month of June? here. Look, Queen of Cups. I'm a mermaid. Clarifying the Hierophant. We have the Page of Swords reversed. Clarifying Justice. We have Death. Clarifying the Three of Cups in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know. I don't pay attention to it that much, except to watch really interesting clips of things. Clarifying the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is like the Tiger King for a lot of people, I guess. We have the King of Wands reverse. Clarifying Death. The Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Five of Swords in the reverse. We have the Empress. Okay. Clarifying the Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have the Seven of Swords. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. Here's the Queen of Cups. This is a Cancer. I don't think this is you, Alma. Do you know somebody who's a Cancer or a Gemini or something? Who is that? Seven of Pentacles. What is your mom's sign and what's your dad's sign? What is that guy's sign who you're supposed to have drinks with? Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. Ace of Swords reversed. Judgment reversed. Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Five of Wands. I'm seeing a lot of conflict coming up here. Okay, Gemini. Okay. I knew it had to be somebody. Well, your mom's a mermaid too. We can be mermaids together. So, the Seven of Pentacles, current energy, planting seeds for adventure, walking away from something, not because you have to, but because you feel like, not because you want to, because you feel like you have to. It could be some kind of misunderstanding, a decision, having limited thoughts, weighing your options, and there's going to be some conflict going on here. I don't know if it's happening right now, or if it's going to be like tomorrow or something, but I'm seeing you persevering. Trying to learn more information, feeling abandoned. Okay. So you're the Hierophant here. King of Wands reversed. That's got to be Arvid. Saying there's not going to be any good communication. If there's any, it's going to be minimal. I'm seeing Arvid not taking any action towards you. You are the Hierophant, Alma. Woohoo. And then I feel like it's saying this is going to be at least the beginning. Then it is saying that there could be some kind of transformation, some kind of balance being met, and then an offer of love and transformation. I am seeing a third-party situation with a Three of Cups. It could talk about trouble of friendships, peer pressure. I'm seeing a defeated energy and coming out of that defeated energy and having growth and expansion. So it is possible that it's saying that maybe if Arvid's involved, then he could have some kind of ending and then come towards you. Maybe not at the beginning of June, but a bunch of planets are changing right now. Arvid should be going through lots of different, all sorts of growth and stuff like that. You should be having something going on. Oh yeah, you're going to the family thing. I don't know if it's talking about Pisces, but is that the other guy? I'm not seeing Pisces energy, but I don't know. I'm seeing there being a bit of emotional disconnect with your family. And like some kind of sadness and loss. Clarifying the Five of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, there could be some kind of disappointment. There could be issues like with a father or somebody who's a father figure, or you could talk about Arvid. It could be one of those different things. Yeah, let's see, on June 3rd, Mercury is going station and direct in Taurus. Then, Venus enters Taurus on May 28th, which is in 2 days. Oh, we got Arletta's payment. I'm going to update the list after this, Arletta. I think this could go good in your favor. And plus, Taurus will be home. Will Mars be? Mars is in Pisces. Mars is... What? Is this? Hang on, let me make sure this is correct. When Mercury goes station in Taurus, that might change communication for you with him. And or something could happen when Venus enters Taurus. Now, you need Taurus and Libra are both like ruled by Venus, so. And then Mars is in Aries. It said Mars is in Pisces. I'm like, this has got to be old. Mars is not in Pisces. Mars enters Taurus on July 5th. This could be good because I don't know if I want Mars. What would be good about this is that I feel like that Mercury will be, not Mercury, Venus will be in Taurus and at home with you and your sun sign, and his will be at home with his. So that could be good. He could be feeling lucky too with Jupiter in Aries. There's changes going on like June 4th. Things like that, and some in July. Well, this could be it. What if you're with a family and something happened with him? But, you know, maybe it's good because even if he does message, to be like, well, you know, you didn't message me back, so I went out with my family. You know, that's to be expected. You know what I mean? And that way he doesn't get the impression that you're just sitting around waiting for him. But I'm seeing this could very well be a disappointment or difficulty with your mother. She could confess some kind of feelings. She could confess someone or come clean about something in June. When are you going to this family gathering? And then I think you said you wanted... Messages from Arvid at the end. All right, do you want tea leaf or not tea leaf? Do you want twin flame messages or do you want like the channeled messages? All right, so that's not counting for June then. So it probably will be all right. It's only 2 nights. If he messages, say, hey, you know, he didn't get back with me, so I wasn't sure. You know, something like that. And then say, then arrange for to do it another time. Oh yeah, that could be an issue. All right, do you want twin flame messages or channel messages? What kind of messages do you want? We have Arletta. messages. But it's your turn, Guillermo. Are you going right now? All right, please tell me, what does Arvid want to say to Alma? What does he want Alma to know? What does Arvid want to say to Alma? What does he want her to know? What does Arvid want to say to Alma? What does he want her to know? What does Arvid want to say to Alma? Okay. I don't know how you play soccer while you're playing on your phone. What does Arvid want to say to Alma? What does he want her to know? Arletta, you're coming up next. What does Arvid want to say to Alma? What does he want her to know? We're skipping Guillermo because he's playing soccer. Hopefully it'll be done by the time you're done. All right, so the underlying energy says, I think you're mad at me. I love you and no one knows. I have cried many times over this connection. I am afraid of the karmic and please move on. But it could only be because he's afraid of karmic. I feel trapped. I need help. I'm afraid you will tell the karmic about us. Ooh. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I don't want to talk. I keep praying the karmic would leave me. The karmic is always watching. Good Lord. I lied to you. And I think you put a spell on me. I don't know that song. All right, Arletta. We're skipping Guillermo because he's playing soccer. Go ahead and post your free question first, Arletta. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your free yes or no question. No, sorry, I'm doing paid readings right now. Shika, if you want to wait to the end of the live stream, you can get a free question then without sending any donation. Otherwise, you can send in a donation. I can add you to the list. Arletta, are you here? Well, Braden and Arletta. Alright, 1 second. Just gonna post this real quick. Okay. So the free question is, will Braden and Arletta reconcile? Alright, please tell me, will Braden and Arletta reconcile? Ooh, that's a Page of Pentacles. Hopefully that means yes. Please tell me, will Braden and Arletta reconcile within the next 5 weeks? Yes or no? Will Braden and Arletta reconcile within the next 5 weeks? Yes or no? Braden and Arletta reconcile within the next 5 weeks? Yes or no? Braden and Arletta reconcile within the next 5 weeks? The answer is no. What the hell is wrong with him? Looks like there's some kind of lesson he's learning. He's having limited thoughts, victim mentality. His energy is not very well. What is the sign? It's Aquarius. He must have some. He might have some interesting things going on in his chart. Also, Saturn's in Aquarius. In Aquarius, that could be affecting him. All right, go ahead and post your regular question. Have a good night, Alma. Hey, Lily, how are you doing? If you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description below. It tells you how to get a reading. Free readings are done either whether if you order a reading, then you can have a free reading with your paid reading, or you can wait to the end of the live stream to get a free reading. I do them at the beginning and the end of the live stream. Explains all that in the video description. However, the paid readings start at only $5.55 via Venmo and PayPal. Alright, so what is the paid question, Arletta, please? Can you go ahead and post that, please? The free questions are yes or no, Lily, and I'm not doing that right now. You can find out what's coming towards you in June if you order a mini reading, at least. Other than that, the $5.55 is a yes or no question. I see it now. I just now got it, like right before you said that. Like it says 11:33. 11:32 and then 11:33. All right. Huh? What? How will Arletta message message affect my connection with Braden? What do you mean like the last message you sent him? Alright. Please tell me, how will Arletta's message affect... See, the thing is there's a delay, Arletta. So when you post it and you hit enter, and then you hear me saying, can you post your question? I already said that like a minute ago. So even though, say you hit enter and it's been sitting there, you've seen it posted for like 2 seconds. Past Geeta is who you're hearing saying, can you post your question? I didn't send it yet. Alright, how will Arletta's message affect the connection with Braden? How will Arletta's message that I guess she last sent him affect the connection with Braden? How will Arletta's last message affect the connection with Braden? That could be a good sign. How will Arletta's last message she sent to Braden affect their connection? How will Arletta's last message she sent to Braden affect their connection? Alright, so we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. We have the Moon. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And make sure you refresh your video so you're not lagging. I think you're lagging quite a bit because you keep responding to stuff I said like a few minutes ago. And then the Queen of Swords reverse, the Queen of Cups. Okay. Please tell me, how will Arletta's last message she sent to Braden affect their connection? How will Arletta's last message she sent to Braden affect her connection with him? The relationship with him? How will Arletta's last message that she sent to Braden affect the connection between the both of them? Clarifying the Ten of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Sun in the reverse. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. We have Temperance. Clarifying the Page of Swords. We have Strength. Clarifying the Star in the reverse. We have the King of Wands. On the bottom we have the King of Swords. That's him. So it's saying over here that he's not happy with whatever he's got currently going on. And there's some secrets that are being hidden from you that he's not talking about. He's like really, he's not in a very good place with the Ten of Swords. Okay, he's at rock bottom. He could be dealing with a person who is, I don't feel like it's with you. I feel like there's something going on that's not to do with you. There is some harsh words being said. I don't know if you said some harsh words and that's bothering him and he's tired of it, or it could be somebody else. We do have the Queen of Cups here, which could be Cancer, Gemini. So then we have, again, Queen of Swords, but we do have the Queen of Swords is Libra energy. And see, he does see you as some kind of intellectual equals. It's saying that he feels like that you're fated or destined to come together or meet. And that you're losing patience over the connection not coming together. And then we have the Page of Cups, messages of love from you. It ends with the Queen of Cups again. It's kind of like, and then you feeling abandoned, and you're being worried and anxious about some kind of injustice. You have an idea, you want to have a passionate new beginning. There's some delays, but it says that you're still working on your self-worth. Are you giving up on something and you wanted to move and come towards him? It could have something to do with you. Did you say that you wanted to go visit him or something? Three demons from North Florida. All right, please tell me about the connection between Braden and Arletta. Please tell me about the connection between Braden and Arletta. Clarifying the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We have Key, clarifying the Sun in the reverse. We have Balance, clarifying Temperance. We have Compass, clarifying Strength. We have Woman, clarifying the King of Wands. We have Garden on the bottom. We have Firefly, someone special, exceptional, a magical, a very like soul spark, and a lot of chemistry, attraction, a lighthouse. So like a warning of actually physically moving somewhere, wanting to recover from this difficult emotional situations in destiny, spirituality. You tell them that you're twin flames or something. You want to take a leap of faith. You're trying to get them to communicate. There's an obstacle. You're trying to say things just right. I'm not going to answer your question, Lily, because right now I'm doing paid readings. Okay, hun? You can wait until the end of the live stream if you want to post your question. You can post your question now, but I'm not going to answer it. I'm not going to scroll up and read your question or something later. I'm not going to scroll up and read your question hours later. All right, please tell me about the connection between Braden and Arletta. How's it going to be affected by the message that she sent? Clarifying Key. We have Coffin. Clarifying Balance. We have the Snake. Clarifying Compass. Wedding Rings. Clarifying Woman. We have I Like You. And clarifying Garden. We have Love Call. Okay. So we have self-indulgence on the bottom. Focus on self-worth. You do have an issue with self-worth that's showing up here. I know you're Gemini. I don't know what it is exactly about your self-worth that they're wanting you to figure it out about. It's like there's a feeling of complete. The reason why they want you to think nice things about yourself. They want you to look at yourself in the mirror and think you're a bad bitch. They want you to do that. Look at yourself and be like, look how valuable I am. Look how amazing and look how lucky he would be to have me. That's what they're wanting you to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean by that self-worth. Palm tree. I'm going to flip this around. They're all upside down. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. One-sided relationship. Moving, but this is like forward movement with a boat. Things come to light. Runner talking. Okay, so there could be some communication that's wanting to come towards you. Like, it could improve that or something like that eventually. T-Man's a dumbass. Well, they're stupid, so why would you listen to anything? Do you really respect... Do you think that your cousins are like smart people or something? Do you really respect what your cousins have to say? What's so great about them where you like think that whatever like they have like the say over who you are? No one's allowed... No one can make you feel bad about yourself without your permission. So why do you keep giving them permission to make you feel bad about yourself? It sounds like an excuse. The reason why you feel bad about yourself is because you keep telling yourself bad things about yourself. You gotta stop. Because right now, you're not taking responsibility for your behavior. You're blaming your cousins. Just because they said people are gonna say dumb shit to you your whole entire life. People are gonna call you names, and it's up to you to be like, hey, I'm not that. I'm awesome, and who cares if I was? I'm a bitch. I bitch all the time. Sometimes you have, when people, guess what? That's what people think about people who place boundaries on people. And when someone places a boundary and they ask you, and you ask them to respect it, guess what they think you are? Oh, and just because someone is attractive and people are attracted to them, guess what that they think that makes them? A slut. So who cares? Yeah, so what? You grew and everything. It doesn't matter, you know. But that's an excuse now. That's over. It's over. It's ancient history. Nobody cares. You think I wasn't called a slut in school while I was a virgin? I was the sluttiest virgin you ever saw. People are stupid. They say stuff all the time. It doesn't mean anything. They get mad about people. It's childish stuff. In school, people, when they don't like somebody, they try to start rumors that are bad just to try to make them feel bad about themselves, which is really mean. You should feel sorry for a person who behaves that way, because they have something way more serious going on with inside them than you ever would if they're willing to be that cruel. Okay, so it's time to get over it. It's your ego that's stopping you. Okay, your ego is not real. You need to overcome your ego. That's the whole point of the twin flame thing. You know? So let's stop making excuses. Alright, so with the Ten of Cups, I don't know, I'm seeing ahead, something is going to happen with the last message you sent. I'm seeing there still being turmoil, like emotionally turbulent energy. But it is also talking about the Coffin card, which is about endings, bring new beginnings, growth, and change. This is talking about liberation, and this talks about liberation too, but I don't feel like it's from you. Maybe, hopefully it's liberation from this wishy-washy energy. That would be nice. I'm seeing you having a hard time feeling dim and burnt out, having issues with self-worth. You need to find a balance within that. You need to find yourself a way to feel complete. And also, it is trying to get you to bring some more, some awareness. And then it's also saying with the Nine of Pentacles, see Temperance. The angels are trying to help in the situation to help you try to find your new true north. It actually says it's like you're headed towards union. And someone being single, like, I don't know. No, they're saying that they use the word that you're going to be finding your independence. They decided to use those words. I never heard that before. Like, you're going to be finding, or you should be trying to do things to find your independence. This could also influence him as well. When you work on your self-worth, this is going to heal Braden's own self-worth issues. And when you find your independence, Braden will do the same. It might not be exactly at the same time, but it could be like, it could be a delay. But it helps with that. I don't know, I'm seeing there being wanting to be some kind of communication. This could be you though, saying Page of Swords, like you're communicating strength, that you gain some strength, and that you told him that you like him, or whatever, you told him something about him. That, or it could indicate him gaining strength to communicate to you. I would like that one, but you know, that's what it says. It's either that or the other. With the Star, I don't know. I'm seeing him wanting to, I don't know, it could be some kind of communication. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And this could be, the King of Wands could be some kind of action that's being taken with Garden. So talking about meeting. Did you tell him you're gonna want to meet with him? This could be really good. I think that it's okay. First of all, I would like to say I don't think the message affected it negatively. Okay, so I wouldn't worry about that. If anything, it could have helped to increase in a positive way, especially starting off with the Ten of Cups. I feel like that when he got the message, it made him really happy. So I imagine you must have said something pretty positive. No, not that one. I'm getting like a strong energy of you meeting with him coming through this reading. Maybe it's kind of lean towards that. I don't know. I keep getting that energy coming through your reading. I know, but what I'm trying to tell you is that I feel like that is going to lead to a conversation about meeting eventually. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not like current, this is future. You asked how it was going to affect the relationship in the future, and I'm telling you. That's why I asked you, you know, did you talk about it at all? I don't know. But it's possible for you too. Alright, did you say songs? Okay, songs at the end. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning an eternal flame? I believe it was meant to be, darling. I watch you when you're sleeping. You belong with me. Do you feel the same? Am I only dreaming? Or is this burning? That's like probably one of the first Twin Flame songs that I ever heard. An eternal flame. Alright, let's see. I said eternal flame is like Twin Flames. Messages or songs from Braden to Arletta, please. Songs from Braden to Arletta. Songs from Braden to Arletta, please. Palermo, you're coming up next. Songs from Braden to Arletta. Songs from Braden to Arletta. Underlying energy. Jewel, foolish games. Well, in case you failed to notice, in case you failed to see, this is my heart bleeding before you. This is me down on my knees. And these foolish games are tearing me apart. And your thoughtless words are breaking my heart. They're breaking my heart. All right, then we have Ellie Goulding, Burn. They're gonna see us from outer space, light it up, like we're the stars of the human race, with the lights turned down. They don't know what they heard. Strike a match, play it loud, giving love to the world. We'll be raising our hands, shining up to the sky, 'cause we got the fire, fire, fire. Yeah, we got the fire, fire, fire. And we're gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Gonna let it burn, 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 burn. Alright. Frou Frou, Must Be Dreaming. Oh, I'm trying to fire about universe taking me in full bloom. The lyrics kind of start up at a weird spot. and that I typed on what I wrote on here. Universe taking me in, flu bloom. Careful, fireball. Careful with, fireball. Careful with that there. See what you made me do. I must be dreaming. Oh, we're onto something, and just what you make me for. I don't fall in love flawlessly. I must be dreaming. Oh, pinch me from waking, something like that. So undeniably yours. It's a frou-frou, must be dreaming. It's about falling in love, basically. Yeah, it's like being like really, really happy. Euphoria. I'm trying to like, I don't remember. I need to listen to that song again. It's been a really long time since I listened to that song. I always forget about it. You know, like you ever think there, go, what's a cool song to listen to that I haven't listened to in a long time? And sometimes I just draw a blank. Trying to get the lyrics. Make sure this volume is down. I like the part like it says euphoria. I can't take any more of euphoria. I can't take any more. Yeah, I'm losing it. I must be dreaming, or we're on to something. Just what you make me for. I don't fall in love flawlessly. This is the lyrics wrong. I must be dreaming, or pinch me to waking. So undeniably yours. As long as I'm losing it so completely. So this song is about like totally falling head over heels in love with somebody. So that's a good song. And then we have the Sundays Wild Horses, which is actually a cover of like, I don't know, Mick Jagger. Says, I watched you suffer a dull aching pain. Now you've decided just to show me the same. Oh no, it's like something about, I think, the sweetest sweeping exits wrong stage nights can make me feel bitter or treat you unkind. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. This is very loving song. This is very loving. So I feel like that if you sent him the message recently, whatever you sent him really made him happy. Euphoria. Hey Lady of Light, hope that you're having a wonderful evening. If you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. It explains how it all works. Where's Guillermo? Guillermo. Let me update the list. Where did Guillermo go? Alright, I got payments from Hugo and Liliana. What the heck is going on? Hugo. Alright. I don't know where Guillermo is, but Liliana is probably next here. Let me see. Let me make sure. Arletta, yeah, Liliana. With a regular circle reading. Go ahead and post your free yes or no question first, Liliana, and then post the rest. Yay, there's Liliana. Guillermo is supposed to be getting a reading, but he's like playing soccer or something. All right, after Liliana is Hugo with a mini reading. And I'm not going to be on much longer, so I hope Guillermo comes back. Oh, the Cecil Hotel. Yeah, Joe, once I receive your payment, I will add you to the list. The list is for people who've sent in payments. The free questions are for the end of the live stream unless you send in a payment. Ooh, that's a good question. That's a free question, right? All right, feed. Oh, Lord. I'm spelling it wrong. Which one? There's frou. I must be dreaming. Something like that. Must be dreaming, or I must be dreaming. The sun is wild horses, and Ellie Golding burn. Want to have a free reading, then you'll have to wait until the end of the live stream if you would like to have a free reading, Joe. All right. All right, please tell me it was. My manager told me Nick likes me a lot and he worries about me. He said he probably sees me as his daughter. Okay. Was Nick happy that Liliana texted him? Was Nick happy that Liliana texted him to have a safe trip? Yes or no? And go ahead and post your regular circle pick. Was Nick happy that Liliana texted him to have a safe trip? Yes or no? Was Nick happy that Liliana texted him to have a safe trip? Yes or no? Was Nick happy that Liliana texted him to have a safe trip? Yes or no? Yes, he was. It made him love you so much. With the Two of Cups. Yeah, the Two of Wands, which talked about contemplating the future and trying to make a decision about the future, right? And then slowly but surely giving some kind of offer for the Two of Cups. And it's talking about the Four of Wands. So this is like celebration. But we have the Ten of Swords. Ugh. Secretly, he was like, he's kind of at rock bottom. It makes me feel like that he doesn't want to leave you or something. Can't use tea leaf for that question. Tea leaf is for more like what's coming towards me or what good things are coming towards me. Tea leaf for tarot is for when I ask any other questions. It's not always available. If anybody would like to have a free reading without sending a donation, please wait to the end of the live stream. Paid readings get a priority over the free ones. You can still get a free one if you send in a donation and get in line, like everybody else. Otherwise, wait till the end of the live stream. Okay? You can keep posting your questions, but you're just kind of wasting your time because I'm not going to answer them. So, can I do it with tarot? Are you going to be okay with that? Yeah, we could do charms at the end. Please tell me, how does Nick feel about Liliana? How does Nick feel about Liliana? How's Nick currently feeling about Liliana? How's Nick currently feeling about Liliana? How's Nick currently feeling about Liliana? How is Nick currently feeling towards Liliana? How is Nick currently feeling about Liliana? How is Nick currently feeling about Liliana? How is Nick currently feeling about Liliana? How is Nick currently feeling towards Liliana? Clarifying the Five of Swords in the reverse. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button, please consider it. It really helps out my live stream. Unless you don't want me to be successful and to stay here and keep reading in the future. Clarifying the Ten of Wands. Then I guess you would not hit the like button if you don't like it when I come in here. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Sun. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. We have the Chariot in the reverse. Clarifying the Tower. We have Death in the reverse, clarifying the King of Cups. We have Justice in the reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We have the Star. Clarifying the Sun. We have the Six of Cups. And clarifying the Chariot in the reverse. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. On the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, the Seven of Swords. What is this? It's saying that he's trying to avoid an illusion. I feel like that he's deep down telling himself, she doesn't like me that much. I think he keeps going back and forth to it. And you can't seem to decide if he wants to try to come towards you. Look at the same two cards are next to each other that was in your last reading. Look, the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups right next to each other. What's the chances I will pull some other deck over here in a totally separate reading? The same two cards right next to each other. I only pulled three. And what we have here, the Three of Pentacles as well. The Moon. He wants to reveal his secret that he wants Liliana, but he's at a stalemate about it. So he is feeling defeated, but he's wanting to come out of that energy. He's having a tower moment over that ending. I don't know. It's probably not ending with his wife, but I think he wants it to be. I don't know. He feels like it's like, this connection, he's loving you, he's watching you from afar. He feels like he is like not happy about going. This is just so crazy to me. It like blows my mind. He is like devastated that he has to go to Italy. It's like the last thing he wants to do is go to Italy. It'd be like, you know, it would be kind of the equivalent of, imagine if for some reason you had to go away from your kids or something. Now, I'm not saying that he thinks that you're like a dad to you or anything, but it's like that feeling, you know, like you're supposed to be going out and have fun, but instead you feel like shit the entire time. That's the feeling I'm getting out of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I know I'm supposed to be going out and having fun, but I be with my kid, and I feel bad because I'm not taking my kid with me. It's kind of like that feeling. I'm not saying that he's your kid, like he's feeling like you're his kid or anything. It's more like, I don't think he thinks of you like that. I think that he just wants to be with you. It's the only way I think that you can imagine that feeling being. It's like I'm trying to just give you an example of that feeling that you feel when you really just want to be with a person, and you don't feel right that you can't take them with you or something like that too. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like he's got some kind of guilt too. Does he know that you want to go? Like, you don't even want to go? Yes, that's that there too, and he just really wants to be with you. That's the energy. So that's really interesting. The other thing that I'm getting out of here, he wants to communicate the truth in the future. He's got this hope in the future he can communicate with you how his true feelings are. He sees you with it's very clear to him that he sees you with a lot of value here. The sun talks about like clarity. He thinks about you very fondly. He thinks you're really kind and sweet. He hasn't given up on this connection, even though there seems to be delays. And he is confused currently about this connection. He's right now he's in a place to where he's wanting to avoid deception and avoid illusions, but he loves you, but he can't seem to decide if you would want him or not. He can't seem to figure out how much you like him or not, in what way that goes. And you go to Charms. Yeah, he's not going to miss us. He's missing Liliana. I just got like Bjork's I Miss You song. I miss you, but I haven't met you yet. I think the song is supposed to be about a guy that she dreamt about that she hasn't met yet, that she misses and wants. Maybe there's a guy that she's dreaming about or something. I think that's what the song is about. That's what it sounds like it is. I haven't looked up the official meaning of the song or anything. If you believe in dreams, what is more important is that a dream can come true. I will need you. I was peeking, but I haven't met you yet. Alright, so I haven't happened yet. Alright, please tell me how is next thinking and what is next thinking and feeling about Liliana? Thinking and feeling about the High Priestess right here. Really, as watch the music video. It's one of those. She has really interesting music videos. A long time ago, you know, bands used to actually make interesting music videos, not boring shit. All right, the High Priestess. We have Princess, Dance, Night, Love, 2, Reach, Lost, or Reach, Have, Lost, Divine. And then we have the letter N and the letter I. Oh, there's a bunch of signs in here. All right, we have child, meet, lover, engaged, sweetheart, evil. You're not evil. Something to do with something that's going on. Home. Drained. He's feeling drained. You might be thinking that somebody is draining you. We have confused. Choices. Changed mind. Right. And legal. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles, which is about work, and 9 of Wands, which is about perseverance. And then your fortune cookie says, many seek you out for insightful advice. It's like a wrinkle in it. There's nothing I could do about it though. And then we have an airplane, which actually can be literal in this situation. We have pliers. We have a mermaid, so a siren feeling irresistibly drawn to you. We have clouds, which could talk about thoughts and confusion. We have Pisces as well. I don't know what the Pisces is about. And then we have Taurus as well. So Pisces and Taurus. We have a camera, which is talking about making new memories, looking at your pictures, things like that. We have a dragonfly, being lighthearted, things come into light. We have a flower, which is about compliments from an admirer. We have Cinderella's carriage, so he might see you as some like fairy tale, happily ever after thing. We have a pineapple, which is about friendship and reconciliation. We have a circle, which is like about cycles, maybe starting a new cycle. We have love. We have a cross, which is about suffering and faith. We have a G clef, which is about like maybe listen to music, high vibrational things, something like that, or a shift in vibration. We have a fork and a knife, so he could be thinking, you might, honestly, I think that he could be thinking about some meal that you had together or something. We have scissors, cutting away things that no longer serve, and we have unicorns, so he thinks you're magical and rare. And he also thinks you're very, I don't know, he thinks very highly of you with a high priestess. Also, that could talk about secrets as well. So there is your terms. All right. Is Guillermo here yet? You're welcome, Liliana. Let me message Guillermo. Are you done playing soccer long enough to do your reading yet? All right, Hugo, go ahead and post your free question first. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs. Oh, I met you, but I haven't met you yet. Well, if you believe in dreams, Oh, what is more important than a dream can come true? Will Joe arise, my brother? Will he come back safely from Chicago? Who's Joe? What does arise mean? Joe Aries, okay. Okay. Is his first name Joseph? Please tell me, will Joe come back from Chicago safely? Yes or no? Will Joe return home from Chicago safely? Yes or no? Will Joe return home from Chicago safely? Yes or no? Please tell me, will Joe return home from Chicago safely? Will Joe return home from Chicago safely? Yes or no? Joe return home from Chicago safely? Yes or no? Go ahead and push your mini question too. Will Joe return home from Chicago safely? Yes or no? The answer is yes, and it's a very big yes. Do you know why? Not only is all three cards in the upright, you have the sun in the middle of your reading, which means yes in itself. So it's a very big yes. He's going to be coming back, and there he is. He's the Queen of Wands, coming back very quickly, passionately, being at rock bottom, and he's going to have some kind of idea. I don't know. Everything's going to be fine. What workplace do you have? Pizza delivery? Okay. Would it be a good idea for Hugo to put arcade machines in the pizza restaurants in order to make money? Yes or no? Would it be a good idea for Hugo to put an arcade machine, a video game machine, in the pizza restaurant? Yes or no? Hey, Guillermo, you're after this. Shared. Would it be a good idea for Hugo to put a arcade machine in the pizza restaurants? Yes or no? I think it's a good idea. I personally do. Let's see what the cards say. If it's in your best favor. Would it be a good idea for Hugo to put an arcade, a video game machine, an arcade machine in a pizza restaurant? Yes or no? To make money? Would it be a good idea for Hugo to put an arcade machine in pizza restaurants to make money? Yes or no? It says yes, it would be. That would be a very good idea, it says. It says it would be very successful with a star. Well, an arcade machine is a video game machine. What do you mean, like a pinball machine? I think you'd better off putting Pac-Man or some shit in there. I think Pac-Man's, though, would be more popular than Centipede. Unless you can get something more expensive. There is places, at least near here. I used to go to auctions with my grandfather to get arcade machines. And I would get to try out all the latest machines, and that was like in the 80s. Alright, please tell me about Pluto and putting arcade machines. Clarify the 8 of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands, that's passion idea. Clarifying the Chariot. We have the Knight of Wands. Hopefully you know how to maintain them. That would be a good thing to be able to do. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune, so if they like break or something, you can repair them. We have the Queen of Swords, clarifying the 6 of Cups in the reverse. We have the 9 of Pentacles, and clarifying the Star. We have Happy Squirrel. So you would be a happy squirrel. But I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos that tell you how to repair those machines too. Pac-Man. Also Donkey Kong would be really popular as well. Clarifying the Ace of Wands. We have the 10 of Cups. Wow. It looks very positive. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. And it's saying that you should do it soon. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. Clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Happy Squirrel. We have Sad Squirrel. Why do we have Sad Squirrel? I have to clarify that. Oh, that could be good. Alright, we have the Page of Wands, which is like, a Page of Wands is like someone who's looking for adventure. Someone who's inspired, but like looking to see what the hell they can get into. It's a sexual card too sometimes. But in this case, it would be someone who's really inspired. And I can see that inspiration here with the Ace of Wands. I'm seeing saving money. I don't know if the partnership with your friend would go that great though. Looks like you might not get along with your friend very good. Something may not work out with your friend. What you could do with the change, where you probably, what were you thinking, how are you going to count the change? Here's a couple things you could do. Now, you could get a change counter, and they automatically roll the coins. My grandfather used to have that. And I've gone with my grandfather to like make a deposit of like thousands of dollars of coins, like quarters and stuff, in like bags. And then, like, because my grandfather has owned arcades and things like that when I was growing up. Or you could just take the coins and have the bank do it for you. That is possible. I don't know if they get pissy about that now these days, though, or not. Or you can count them yourself, but that could cause inaccuracy. But I am seeing you having forward controlled movement. I'm seeing you moving forward very passionately. I'm seeing with a Wheel of Fortune it being very fortunate in your favor. I'm seeing an offer being made. I'm seeing becoming more self-sufficient, independent. But there's also, what is your friend's sign? Do you know your friend's birthday or sun sign or something? Yeah, I'm just saying you're going to get a lot of coins. I think the debit card could be good. I think that could be better. But you're going to still get people who's going to put coins sometimes. Yeah, you definitely do. So what is your friend's sign? Do you know? What is your friend's sign? Hugo, what is your friend's sign? Do you know his birthday? I don't know. I think you might not get along with your friend. You might have to buy his side of the arcade game eventually. Leo. future for some reason. All right, Jalermo, go ahead and post your free question first. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your free yes or no question. After Jalermo. Where's Jalermo? He said he was here.
I'm done. I'll be right there.
Jalermo, please post your question. Make sure you refresh your video so you're not lagging. Yeah, go ahead and buy one more reading, Hugo. I'm closing the list though. Okie dokie, Hugo. Let's see if she's loving some Jalermo today. People can be too fickle, in my opinion. Alright, got you down for your mini question. Alright, does Sydney love Jalermo today? Yes or no? Please tell me, does Sydney love Jalermo? Yes or no? 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 I'm seeing her having love here. Let's see. Is she loving you today? The answer is yes. Secretly, she is loving you right now. At least while I'm pulling these cards. Her feelings always changing. But there she is. She's tired. She's heartbroken. But she's got this Queen of Cups. She's got a cup of love for you. Secretly. She's waiting for something. Let's talk about building the beginning stages of a foundation. So she must be starting to get over whatever happened. Alright, what is your regular question? And let me know if you want messages, charms, advice, or songs at the end of your reading. Yeah, she had time to think about what happened. So you want a messages reading? Do you know what you want at the end? Please tell me, what does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? Underlying energy we have here is I pretend that karmic is you when we're fucking. I don't want to admit it, but I need you. I have nightmares about you. I am coming forward with an offer, and my family doesn't want us together. That's some very interesting energy. All right, then we have I think you hate me. I still think about you, and no one knows. We're definitely clarifying that. You're always on my mind and in my heart. I am too worried about everyone thinks about me. I fantasize about us being together. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. And I wanted to reach out, but then I stopped myself. I'm surprised no one said anything about my henna. It's not dark though. I just did it earlier today. Sometimes it looks weird on camera. It's not very dark though. Which ones am I excluding? I'm probably not going to do this one. We already know why I think you hate me. We already know why. So I don't want to clarify that. I want to, because I think that it's because she was mean to you. That's what I think. So I think that we shouldn't clarify that one. I kind of want to see what that one is. Yeah, that looks right. What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? Okay. Yeah, I did. I have it right here. I'm going to clarify it. It's right there. What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? Please clarify. I still think about you and no one knows. Please clarify the Page of Swords. Please clarify. I am too worried about what everyone thinks about me. Six of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. Please clarify. I fantasize about us being together. Ace of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. What does Sydney want to say to Dilemma? What does she want to know? Please clarify. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. We have the Four of Wands. It's clarifying. Clarifying the Four of Wands. We have Death. Ooh. Please clarify. I wanted to reach out, but then I stopped myself. We have the World in the reverse. Clarifying the World in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. That's her communicating with the Ace of Swords and telling the truth. Revealing the truth. Clarify, it's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. We have the Lovers. Clarifying the Lovers. We have the Eight of Wands. On the bottom, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Devil, the Artist, and the King of Cups. What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? Please clarify the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have Passion. Clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have Date. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have Soulmates. Clarifying Death. We have Heartbroken. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have Stabbed in the back. And clarifying the Eight of Wands. We have Butterfly. Clarifying Passion. We have the Grim Reaper. Clarifying Date. We have Seduction. Clarifying the Soulmates. We have Axe. Clarifying Heartbroken. We have Twin Flames. Clarifying Stabbed in the back. We have Healing Heart. And clarifying Butterfly. We have the Phoenix. Woo! That's some intense energy right there. We have Ascending on the bottom with Not Enough, Addiction, and Heart with a Key. Whew. No, you're not on the list. And the list is currently closed and you've never sent any donations, so you're not on the list. The donation is for people, the list is for people who've sent donations in. That's the first time. I don't know why you'd be on the list. That's the first time I've even seen you speak in here. I'm seeing her having a lot of love for you at this moment, at least. She still have this addiction and not having feelings of not being enough and the underlying energy. She's wanting to kind of lay the beginning stages of a solid feeling. There's like limitations and restrictions though. So I still think about you and no one knows. So we have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords reversed. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So she's either spying or she's thinking about communicating with you. She's worried about it though. She's worried about if she communicates with you, maybe she won't be able to hide her feelings. I feel like that she has a hard time hiding her feelings. I don't understand why she behaves the way she does. She seems to have a lot of aggression going on inside of her, which is really weird. She's a little bit of a brat. And unfortunately, I think that she's going to have to go through some kind of humbling experience before she improves. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? She is too worried about everyone thinks about her. With the Six of Cups in the reverse, she keeps thinking about the past. The Seven of Swords in reverse. The past and something to do with deception, maybe getting caught doing something she's not supposed to be doing. She could be worried about, you know, someone catching her cheating or something like that. That could be part of it too. It's like she wants to date. She feels, but she's worried about people thinking that she's a slut or something too. I'm getting that energy. I don't know, she might have had an issue in the past before. I fantasize about us being together. And this is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is her working but not making any progress towards ending the connection with whoever the hell else she's messing with. Because it's saying that she's trying to stop a pattern. She's not making any progress. I feel like she could have a soul contract with this other person, and that could be part of the issue as well. So she can't come towards you, even if she realizes it or not mentally. So she kind of ignores her feelings for you. What does what mean? What does what mean? If someone, she's worried about people thinking she's a slut? I don't know what you mean. What does that mean? But I feel like that she has a soul contract with whoever she's messing with right now. You can look it up. It's like basically a contract that you make with other people. It could be a soulmate before you're born, that you'll do a specific thing, and then once she's free of that soul contract, when she does it, then it'll be done, and then she will be able to come towards you. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. So the Four of Wands, transformation, heartbroken. She's heartbroken. She's grieving this twin flame connection. The twin flames card, look. Heartbroken, twin flames. She might have looked it up. Oh, the Ace of Cups is for you. It's something that's being suppressed. Her love is being suppressed because of the soul contract. Do you understand? I wanted to reach out, but then I stopped myself. With the world, it's talking about a lack of completion. She's wanting to realize the truth. She's feeling a lot of heartbreak and pain. Also talking about a shocking attack. That could have been her behavior, though. And then there's a healing from heartbreak, a freedom from toxic energy. So she's wanting to reach out recently. This feels pretty recent. It's not your fault. You did nothing wrong. So she's realizing you didn't do anything wrong. The reason her treating you like shit, she realizes she didn't do anything wrong. And she's thinking about making a choice in love with the Lovers. And the Eight of Wands is, it could be like communicating with you really soon. And then with the Butterfly, relationship evolving into the next phase, a healing of inner growth, inner child and growth. And the Phoenix talks about a new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation. This Butterfly talks about transformation, and the Phoenix talks about transformation. Changing her mind. See? This is all very good. She's still dealing with these feelings. Hopefully, part of the soul contract could have something to do with her having self-worth or something like that. Her placing boundaries, or her realizing certain things, or being vulnerable. I think that you don't have any left, to be honest with you. Not any that would be like romantic or anything. So now she thinks you hate her because she ignored you. I think that you did a good thing by telling her how you feel. I don't care what the angels say. I think that was good for you because the divine masculines are supposed to be currently working on being vulnerable. And you did it. I think universally, like a universal law speaking, I feel like you accomplished something. Do you know what I mean? I have a feeling like Sahana might want to talk to her about her. Yeah, they probably talk about you. I think Sydney might tell her she doesn't want to talk about it though. Let's see what the Twin Flame Oracle cards want to say. Alright, please tell me, what does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? Oops. What does she want him to know? What does Sydney want to say to Guillermo? Alright, we have my inner child was wounded when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way that I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. I could believe that. I know in my heart we'll be together one day, and that helps me trust. That helps me trust. Let's keep working on us. Okay. What does Cindy want to say to Guillermo? You are my true love, my heart and my soul. What does Cindy want to say to Guillermo? I've been giving my power away to people in my life. I'm learning to set boundaries. That could be part of her soul contract too. I think it's always good. I always feel good when I tell people. Because like this, imagine you or her die like tomorrow or something like that in a car accident or something. We can die at any moment from something. People die young all the time. Would you rather it be that the last thing that she heard from you or thought about you is that you didn't care about her? Or would you rather, you know, tell her that you loved her? Like that's the last thing you said to her. I like that. You know, that you can, it feels better to be like that. Because then you can't regret that you didn't say what you felt. Please tell me what does Cindy want to say to Guillermo? I feel abandoned. I often feel like others let me down. And this is, it's kind of funny, this is under here. This is the one that says my inner child was wounded when my parents wouldn't respond in the way that I needed them to. That made the child feel, her as a child feel abandoned. And this is talking about her feeling abandoned. What does Cindy want to say to Guillermo? I know the universe works in mysterious ways, but sometimes I judge this situation instead of surrendering to it. I'm trying to connect to you and give you a message. Can you hear me? Like she's trying to communicate with you telepathically. What does Cindy want to say to Guillermo? I can't validate our love in 3D until I understand our spiritual love in 5D. Give me time to explore this aspect so I can be a strong spiritual partner for you. And the underlying energy says, I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies united as one. I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose to our connection. I wish you could see that we are mirroring each other right now. I think you're beautiful inside and out. I see the light that radiates from your soul. And my heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you. It'll be good for her to, she needs time to think about her actions, her behavior, her reaction to you, and what you said. All right, Hugo, it's your turn. Go ahead and post your mini question, hun. You're welcome. Yeah, that's the funny thing about negative feelings, especially when they show up in the form of anger, is that they usually burn up quickly. All right, let's see. All right, please tell me. Have a good night, Jalermo. Please tell me, should Hugo and Lakota start an arcade business together? Yes or no? Should Hugo and Lakota start an arcade business together? Yes or no? Should Hugo start an arcade business with Lakota? Yes or no? Should Hugo start an arcade business with Lakota? Yes or no? Now, if it says no, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't start the business at all. What it's trying to say is you shouldn't do it with him. Okay? Please tell me, should Hugo start an arcade business with Lakota? Yes or no? Should Hugo start an arcade business with Lakota? Yes or no? Should Hugo start an arcade business with Lakota? Yes or no? It says no. It's very clear if there's a no. All the cards are in the reverse except the one. And what is the one? See, whenever you see these cards like this in a reading and there's all reversals but one, you really have to take a look at what is the one that's still standing that is not reversed. And that is the Ace of Swords. Look at this Ace of Swords. It's a cloud. It looks like that cloud's got his ass kicked, right? He looks kind of sad, right? He's got band-aids and shit. But he realizes the truth, right? The cloud realizes the truth. Okay? Because he's got the sword. He realizes the truth in the situation. Is that he shouldn't. Alright, please tell me about Hugo with Lakota for the arcade business. Clarifying the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in the reverse. We have Temperance. If anything, it's saying that you should avoid it. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the Star. Clarifying the Nine of Swords in the reverse. We have Strength in the reverse. What you could always do, I mean, your mom did offer to give you like $5 grand. You could always, you could probably get, I mean, I don't know. Now I'm curious how much they cost. Like it's saying you can buy Mortal Kombat at Walmart for $250. We have Pac-Man. I don't know if that's a real one though. I don't know. What is this? Let me see if this is a real thing or is it fake. It's Mortal Kombat. Is it real? I'm saying that it's available near me at Walmart. What? When does Walmart sell this shit? They have Mortal Kombat Midway Legacy Arcade. What is this? Then they have The Simpsons for $529. They have, what the hell? A Apparently they're not super expensive. I don't know. It makes me wonder, is this like real? Oh, it's showing it. It's a big full-size thing. Maybe they're having a sale. You probably have to. Now that's probably not including the thing. Yeah, okay. And then there is, there was other ones too, but they can be like thousands of dollars. Like, yeah, I thought there would be under $2,000. Most of the time you can get it under $2,000, right? Unless you get, I mean, you could get Halo Fireteam Raven 2 for $17,999. But you know what I mean? Like, there's different ones though for under $2,000. You should be able to get this together yourself and start it. And then basically what you do is you continue doing whatever job you're doing, and then as you gain money from them playing the games, you use that money to buy another machine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they seem like it's like, that's what I was saying, is it looks kind of fake. You know, is that really a fake one? Is it like a real one? Alright, please tell me about the arcade business between Hugo and Dakota. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. We have the Lovers in reverse. It was saying that you would have a falling out. Clarifying Temperance in the reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Star. Also, there could be an issue with him stealing money or something from you. I don't know how, but clarifying the Strength card in the reverse. That, or there's going to be issues where he's going to be afraid you're stealing money and he's going to attack you. There's going to be an issue with money. Like, when maybe you'll both be like, oh, you're stealing from me, or, you know what I mean? There's going to be bickering and squabbling over money. There's going to be bickering and squabbling over the money. And, yeah, this is saying that he's going to be greedy with the King of Wands. With the Four of Pentacles, yeah, he's going to be greedy. He's going to be trying to take the money, and he is going to try to take advantage of you. Yep, that's what it's saying. Nine of Swords, worried and anxiety about fear. Talking about avoiding the situation altogether and ending it. See, death. It will not work out anyways. It's better to cut your losses there. Alright, so if anybody would like to ask a free question, please make sure you ask your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs. With your free yes or no question, a failure to post your information properly will result in me not answering it. No, and then on top of that, you might lose him as a friend too. You know what I mean? I can't answer your question because you did not provide your ex's first name and sun sign. Please make sure you post. If nobody posts in the next couple minutes, I'm leaving. Please make sure you post your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs, along with your free yes or no question. A failure to do so will result in you not answering. If you can't answer, if you can't post your question properly, I'll leave. Because I'm about ready to go to bed, for real. I've had a long day. I think you should do the arcade thing. I just don't think you should do it with your friend. Yes. Just tell him that that maybe you could help, like, you could say, like, he could get his own machine and you can get your own. You could blame your mom. See, my mom thinks it would be a better idea if... Blame your mom. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Hugo's mom. Yeah, my mom thinks it would be a better idea if I did it on my own. You just throw someone under the bus. You know what I mean? He's not going to go to your mom and bitch at her. And now, I wouldn't do that if you think he's going to actually go to your mom and bitch at her. But if he's not going to do that, you can say, yeah, you can say, like, I don't know, I was thinking and maybe it's not a good idea because I don't want anything to come in between us with our friendship. You know what I mean? Say you value your friendship too much. But there's no reason why, you know, he can't save and do it himself. The arcade machines aren't that expensive. Alright, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.